On this day 53 years ago, the U.S. became the first country to put people on the moon. Apollo 11 landed on the moon July 20th, 1969. Neil Armstrong was the first person ever to step foot on the lunar surface, followed by Buzz Aldrin. NASA plans to put astronauts back on the moon in 2025. Well, NASA's new Space Telescope is capturing incredible images, and Seth Kaplan found a Midstate connection. He joins us in studio. Seth.
Yeah, Alicia, it was last week that the Webb Telescope brought us these images. Unbelievable. Even the NASA folks in charge say they didn't expect to get this good a look at how the universe began 13 billion years ago.
Frankly, that moved me to tears the first time I saw it.
Thomas Zurbuchen of NASA.
Right? It's looking at the universe in a way we've never seen it. To me, that is just an incredible achievement and, one that will surely make history.
One that was no given.
You think of 1,000 ways this could go wrong. There's only one way to do this right, and that's what happens.
So NASA called folks who they thought could do it right, including Matt Macalonis of TE in Middletown.
There's a lot of different systems in a telescope of that nature.
What the NASA folks said to him:
I need your lightest wire possible. So how small can you make it? What temperature extreme can I use this up to?
That meant taking materials they've been making for the better part of a century and adapting them.
So this is the actual cable used in the Webb Telescope.
What's now TE is a conglomerate of legacy companies, including what was AMP, Aircraft Marine Products in Middletown.
It came from just, I think, a group of inventors that invented some technology. There was a lot of good machining, manufacturing in this area. So stamping, molding, plating, assembly, machine design.
We copy you down, Eagle.
Another TE company made cable for the lunar landing back in 1969, and now this ultralight cable for a very picky customer.
Even the color matters. And so typically if you're in the sun, you're going to see a white wire on the cables. If something is black in a solar environment, it gets very, very hot. If something is white, it can be 75 to 100 degrees cooler.
Yes, details matter when you have a goal like this.
To find the components of the atmospheres of planets that have the promise that they could be hosts of life. It's going to be just amazing.
And on this 53rd anniversary of the first lunar landing, which TE played a part in, as you heard, Mac Macalonis said the company is working on parts for the next moon mission, which, Valerie, could happen as soon as 2024.
Wow, amazing.